Anders Eklund, about 6'7", 9". His shoe size was about 17, and his poor wife, small as that.
In the red corner, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at a cool 100 kilos and sporting a physique as if he was carved from granite, it's London's own Frank Bruno. Frank would be coming into this fight with open arms on the back of his impressive record, with 26 fights to his name, 25 wins, and a massive 24 of them coming by way of knockout. But standing in his way and casting a shadow over the ring was a giant of a man, standing at 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at nearly 250 pounds and getting his roadwork in with size 17 feet. Sweden's own Anders the Viking Eklund. The Viking would be looking to defend his European title for the first time after claiming the title 6 months prior in knockout fashion. 1985, London would socially be on the up as the Arab investment with Mohammed Al Fayed buying Harrods and Freddie Mercury's iconic performance at Live Aid concert for famine relief in Ethiopia. It's safe to say it was a busy time for the city, but in the mix of the heist, 80s boxing was booming. With the rise of a youngster named Michael Tyson fighting 15 times in 1985 alone, and the Eastern assassin Larry Holmes battling it out with the new champion on the block, Michael Spinks. The fight for Frank Bruno, with now a shot at Anders Eklund's European title, was seen as a springboard for securing heavyweight title fights with big names such as these American powerhouses of the sport. The world of heavyweight boxing in the 1980s was a vibrant and dynamic arena filled with larger-than-life personalities and intense rivalries. This video explores the context, significance and anticipation surrounding the fight, a pivotal moment in the careers of both fighters and a reflection of the broader boxing landscape at the time. By the time Frank Bruno stepped into the ring to face Anders Eklund, he had already established himself as one of Britain's most promising heavyweight prospects. Born in London in 1961, Bruno's early life was marked by hardship, but he found solace and purpose in boxing. His powerful physique and devastating punch quickly earned him a reputation as a formidable contender in the heavyweight division. Bruno's early professional career was characterised by a series of impressive knockouts which endeared him to the British public and media alike. His charisma, infectious smile and humble demeanour made him a beloved figure, and many saw him as the future of British boxing. By 1985, Bruno had amassed an impressive knockout record. However, despite his success, there were lingering doubts about his ability to compete at the highest level. Critics pointed to the fact that Bruno had yet to face a truly elite opponent, and there were questions about his stamina and ability to take a punch. On the other side of the ring, Anders Eklund, a towering Swedish heavyweight who was also on the rise in the European boxing scene. Born in 1957, Eklund was an imposing figure, standing at 6 feet 7 inches and possessing a reach that gave him a significant advantage over most opponents. Like Bruno, Eklund had an impressive record with 18 wins and 2 losses at the time of the fight. His style was more methodical, relying on his reach and jab to control the distance and wear down opponents. With only 14 pro fights to his name, Eklund was in at the deep end early. But even with his lack of ring experience, fight fans would argue he had been in the mix with a better calibre of fighter than Bruno, going the distance with the legend of the game, Joe Bugner, in just his 10th fight and taking the European title in just his 13th fight. Come the night of the bout, the atmosphere was electric, with fans and media from both countries in attendance. Bruno weighed in at 16 stone of marble, while Eklund, with his towering frame, tipped the scales at just shy of 18 stone. The difference in size was apparent, but Bruno appeared unfazed, exuding a quiet confidence that suggested he was ready for the challenge.
Big crowd at Wembley. Twice the fight with Eklund had been postponed, leaving him with just one contest in that time, and even bigger than Bruno, making his first defence inconsistent but very dangerous. And at ringside was our commentator, Harry Carpenter.
A final face-to-face with the towering Swede looking down on the figure that was Bruno. Would the London crowd get what they paid for and see their man crowned the European champion, or would the Man Mountain be able to deal with the threat that was Frank Bruno?
He's had disastrous nights when he won this title from Stefan Tangstad of Norway. That was it. Bombing blows down from Sweden, a taste of what's coming, and that is. Now Eklund's really got to get the reach working here. Good left jabs. Bruno will need to be a little cautious. He doesn't want a bone crusher or a jumbo Cummings. Looks loose and confident. Eklund taking deep breaths. And Bruno hasn't yet found him with the really big right. Warmed to this fight, sponsored by the Mirror. The cheers coming already underway.
Bruno would start the first round not in a way he usually would have, slightly more conservative than he had done in previous fights. Would the big Swede give him something to think about, or would it be the orders from the corner, not to gas out and wait for your moment to pounce?
Franz Marti, the Swiss referee, having a job clearing the Swedish corner. It's important here that... And already around yet, nose bleeding, looks red about the eyes. Done the weight of Bruno's punching. With Larry Holmes having been beaten by light heavyweight Mike Spinks in the last few days. Big chance if he wins this. Could be not too far away, but not if he takes punches. The danger sign, the first of them for Bruno. And he looks a bit disturbed too. Keep away from the right of the Swede. And Bruno's hurt. And that bell has come at a very...
Bruno in the second round would be more like the first, still patiently waiting for his moment to strike. Eklund, on the other hand, looked like he was enjoying the occasion, punching at range and moving well. The crowd would need to step it up for the home favourite in the third.
Bruno's defences looking very suspect. Bruno, a lot less mobile than he was. He badly needs a... He tried and he only just missed with it. All over the place as we thought they might in this fight. Look. Eklund has certainly gained in confidence since that very, very shaky opening.
The third would bring action from both fighters, the big Swede countering well and the local hero finding his pace. The end of the round would be a welcome sound to the champion as he found his way back to his corner after being on the other end of Bruno's power.
Crowd sensing that Bruno could be on the edge of victory here. He's got him again with the right and a second one in his hand. He is. He's not coming up. done it in the opening seconds of the fourth round.
Bruno would secure the European title with his usual fashion, a big right hook. And as always, we leave you with one question. Are you an old school boxing fan? If so, join us in reliving the golden age of boxing. And give that subscribe button a stiff jab. I've been Frank Monroe here at Below the Belt Boxing. Take care.